almost 23,000 likes. Go to YouTube. YouTube channel is kind of new, and we don't have as many likes over there, but get over there and you can watch the show there as well. Or you can head to our website at fasterpc.com. We have links to both our Facebook page and our YouTube channel where you can watch this show in its entirety. And you know what? If you're driving down the road, you're doing other things, you're not able to watch right now, you'll be able to watch the show in its entirety at your convenience after the show is over. So, but if you have a computer question, if you have a computer problem, if something's not working, now is your chance to get your problem solved for free. Give us a call, 772-340-1590, and let's see whether we can help you on this show resolve your computer problem. Also, we do have technicians that are standing by in the shop ready to resolve computer problems. And we'll be there today until 2, but you don't have to wait until then. Remember, computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
Uh-oh. We're not getting any audio.
Is
Apparently,
that
we're
better? Is
having
that
an
better?
audio difficulty.
Can you hear
A
me
little
there,
audio
Cliff?
difficulty going on here.
Can you hear me, Cliff?
There you are.
Yes, yes. So, somehow Skype decided to mute itself. It was
Oh,
working earlier. We tested it. So
yeah, everything was fine, and
not
all of a sudden, okay, we're good.
not sure what happened, but hey, I apologize for that. But we are here ready to answer your questions, ready to help you resolve computer problems as well. It's always a little bit odd when you're talking and you know that people should be hearing you, but they're not, and you have to find out why not. Did the microphone switch? Did the microphone mute? What happened? And doing this all while starting two live streams as well. But we are here ready to answer your questions, ready to answer your computer questions and your technology questions because we are dealing with a lot more than just computers today. There are printers, there are smart thermostats, there are smart televisions, a lot of different technology in the homes today, a lot of different technology in businesses. There's camera systems, there's smart doorbells, and um, some of those we've talked about this. If you have the Ring doorbell, if you have any of the Amazon cameras. Um, you know, Amazon's kind of turning your network, those devices into hotspots, so that other people's cameras can connect. And if their internet's down, that their camera could connect. Obviously, if yours was down, yours could probably do the same thing as well. But some people don't, may not like that. But hey, we're here to explain the technology, to help you with the technology, and of course, we're here also in the shop, ready to help resolve computer problems. And we are here Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and also Saturday from 9 to 2. And we also provide on site service where we go to the home or the business. And in addition to that, we provide remote support. And we do this, we actually had a business recently. They said, our our company they're going to stop supporting the company that provides their software. They said well, they're going to stop supporting Windows 7. Well, we've been telling them you can update, you should update to Windows 10. And finally they said, okay, let's do it. So we actually were able to update them to Windows 10 from Windows 7. And we initially used an older version of Windows 10, and then brought them over to the latest version of Windows 10 so that they could actually function there and have things working for them, because this is something that definitely, um, if you're out there, you want to have, and for anyone that may be listening that still has Windows 7, you have to realize that there are Windows security updates that you're not getting. Also, you're also missing out on the Windows Defender. The Windows Defender, um, is Microsoft's security platform that is available for Windows 10 and Windows 11. It's not available in Windows 7. And in Windows 7, really what you would be stuck with is another provider out there. And when I say stuck, the reason I'm saying that is that Microsoft actually has the highest rate of detections now. There really is if you're running Windows 10, you should be using Windows Defender, and you could also use another anti-malware utility such as Malwarebytes that will work with Windows Defender, and that's really the best scenario there. But you can't do that if you have Windows 7. So we can actually help you with those upgrades, and we have been doing this for several of our customers. Um, we also have been helping people update to the latest routers in their homes so that you can actually get the Wi-Fi 6 experience. We've talked about this, just to show you, as an example of what Wi-Fi 6 will do. Um, on my computer on this show, when I was only streaming to Facebook, I was having about 33% frame drop with Wi-Fi 4. I went up to Wi-Fi 5, and when I went to Wi-Fi 5, it dropped down to about 30% frame drop. And then I went to Wi-Fi 6. I'm now streaming to two different streaming platforms with Wi-Fi 6, and typically I have zero frame drops throughout the entire show, not just 0% or 1%, down to zero frame drops over the entire show, most most shows, and that just goes to show you the difference that Wi-Fi 6 can provide. And why does it provide so much greater bandwidth? Well, in the old days, what you used to have with wireless is you used to have the device was sending out to one device at a time. So if you have a whole bunch of different devices on your network, well, what's going to happen is it's going to send to one device into the next device, kind of like what they describe it as. And a good analogy is a machine gun on a merry-go-round. It's just moving around, shooting, sending the data packets out to the devices as quickly as they can, but it can only send to one device at a time. So what happened with Wi-Fi 5 is that it actually could start sending out to three devices at a time, and that was called MU-MIMO, multi-in, multi-out. Um, what they do with Wi-Fi 6 is that each of those packets can be broken up into multiple devices. So when it's sending out to three at a time, it could send out, maybe your computer needs more, but your wireless thermostat in your house only needs a little bit, but it does need to communicate on a regular basis. And so what can happen is it can actually send out just a small amount to that thermostat, and send out more to another device, more to another device, and more to your laptop. And it can do that over three different devices. So this is definitely something that can help out, and can make your wireless experience so much faster and and so much better for you. So this is something that definitely we want to help you with. We want to help make sure that your system is protected, that things are working well, that you're wireless, that you're getting the best signal and the least amount of frame drops out there. So this is something that we can help you with here at a faster PC, and of course we are here ready to answer your questions. You can give us a call 772 340 1590, 772 340 1590, and we can actually help you out and help you resolve those computer problems. So, what are you waiting for? If you want to get your question answered, give us a call 772 340 1590, 772 340 1590. You're listening to a Faster PC radio here, heard every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour right here on this station and stream live to our Facebook page. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, ready to answer your computer questions. So you know what? If you have questions, well, we can't answer them unless you ask them. Our number, if you want to have your computer questions answered, is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590. Also, you can type your questions into the comment section of our live Facebook video that's happening right now over at Facebook. You can go there, search for Faster PC. We have almost 23,000 likes, or you just go to our website, afasterpc.com, click on the link to listen to a Faster PC radio. We're here, we're ready to answer your computer questions, and we'll be right back to do that. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC. This is Brian Longworth, host of a Faster PC Radio, where we answer your computer questions for free every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. But it gets even better than that.
Now, wait a minute. How could it possibly get any better than that?
Yes, Cliff. A Faster PC has technicians standing by every Saturday ready to work on your computer.
Wait a minute. Technicians standing by on a Saturday?
Well, Cliff, a Faster PC has technicians standing by Monday through Friday for standard and emergency service, both in-shop and on-site. That means you can bring your computer to a Faster PC, or a Faster PC can come to you. And if you need computer service in a hurry, we offer emergency service both in-shop and on-site. We can handle anything from software installs, viruses, spyware, to multi-site VPN networking. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC, conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
From the founding of our company, a Faster PC has provided our customers with quality service and computer products at competitive prices. We find that in the current economy, this is more important than ever. A Faster PC recently conducted a market survey and found that our prices are the least expensive in the area. Some of our competitors charge twice what we charge. Perhaps that's why more customers are turning to a Faster PC. We're helping our customers save money by repairing their computers rather than replacing them.
Now, wait a minute. You mean a Faster PC saves customers money?
A Faster PC offers the most competitive prices for computer repair in our area.
Wait a minute. Technicians that know what they're doing for less than the competition?
That's right. A Faster PC can handle anything from software installs, virus, spyware, and malware, and those annoying pop-ups, to QuickBooks, Metisoft, and SoftIn support, from wireless networks to hardware networks. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
Conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. Call 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
Welcome back to a Faster PC Radio. I know you've been waiting, a whole few minutes for the next segment of today's show. If you've been waiting to give us a call so that you can get your computer question answered, well, now's a great time to give us a call. Give us a call. The number here at the studio is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590. Of course, you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to call and be on the radio, this is your opportunity, by the way, if you do want to be on the radio. But if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to be on the radio, you don't want people to hear what you say, then you can actually head over to our Facebook video. It's a live Facebook video going on right now. You can head over there. Just go to www.afasterpc.com. Click on the link to listen to a Faster PC radio. That'll take you to our Facebook page. Or you can go to Facebook, search for a Faster PC. You'll find our page. We have between 22 and 23,000 likes. You'll be able to actually get over there, scroll down on the page a little bit. You'll see the live video, and you can type your question into the comment section. Now, your question doesn't have to be on what we've been talking about. It can be on any topic as long as it's computer related. So head over there and you can be on the show, or just give us a call, 772-340-1590. We did also want to remind you that we have technicians standing by ready to resolve computer problems. Our number in the shop is 772-878-5978, and we are located at 7190 South US 1 in Port St. Lucie. Again, the number is 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
Yes, you do, and we are back, ready to answer your questions, ready to help you resolve your computer problems, your technology problems. You know, one of the things that we actually was at a customer's home yesterday. Speaking of routers, was at a customer's home, and they had some water damage, and they had their internet modem was damaged, and this was from Comcast. They had a separate router that their computers and printer and smart thermostat was connected to. That was damaged. Everything was damaged because of water, and because all of this stuff was right next to the hot water heater, and the hot water heater was there was a lot of water spraying all over the place from the hot water heater. So what happened was we actually we were connecting all the computers to a new Comcast modem, and then he started talking about going to AT&T, and I'm thinking, okay, so we're connecting you to a Comcast modem, and then you're going to go to AT&T, and then you're going to have us come back out. We're going to have to reconnect your printer. We're going to have to reconnect your computers. We're going to have to reconnect your smart thermostat. This doesn't sound like it's makes a lot of sense here. It sounds like maybe we should go a different route. So I suggested that he might want to buy a router, one of these Wi-Fi 6 routers. And so with buying the router, what he has, the option that he has now is that he's able to actually connect the router to the Comcast modem. And if he decides to go to AT&T, because AT&T just installed fiber in his house, or near, they installed fiber all the way up and down the street. And this, by the way, just so you know, the neighborhood is the Torino area. If you're familiar with that area, same zip code as St. Lucie West, but it's north of St. Lucie West, between St. Lucie West and Midway Road. And so what he actually has AT&T did install fiber, and they're actually offering very fast speeds at competitive prices. So he was thinking, well, maybe I'll go and utilize this service. But now if he goes to that service, all he'll need to do is, when the AT&T modem is installed and working, he can move the Cat5 cable from the router that's from the Comcast modem and plug it into the AT&T modem. Another benefit of this is that, again, it's not just that it's not dependent on the internet service provider, but another benefit is that one of the things that the Comcast modems will do, if they have problems connecting to the internet, what will actually happen is they'll actually start power cycling. So it'll go through a power cycle where the internet will, the power light will blink, and then the download light will blink, and then the upload light will blink, and it'll sit there and it'll actually try to connect. And so what will actually happen though is that it's not going to be able to connect. And what happens during the interim? Not only can you not access the internet, but you also can't access local devices such as your printer. So if you wanted to print, you wouldn't be able to do so. You'd have a problem. And we've had customers that have had problems this way, where they're looking and they're trying to actually connect. They're trying to actually print, and their computer is constantly being disconnected from the Comcast modem. Well, that can be again resolved just by adding a router, and your printer and your computers and all your other devices can connect to this router instead of the Comcast modem. Now, if you were to get another router, one of the smartest ways to do it is to configure the new router so that the wireless network name and password is the same as what you were using with your Comcast modem or your AT&T modem. And what happens with doing things this way, is that you can actually, all of your devices, you can actually configure the router so that it uses that same network name. And then you just log into your modem that also has that same network name, and you have to change the network name on the modem. So what happens at that point is that all of your devices automatically start connecting to the router. And this happens in most cases. We will talk a little bit about Wi-Fi 6 and sometimes some computers need a updated driver to connect to Wi-Fi 6. But your smart thermostat, your printer, your cameras, the other devices that you have on the network, maybe if you have a Ring doorbell, or you have a smart television, you have a Roku device, or a Fire Stick, or a Chromecast. So these devices will automatically start connecting to the local to the new router. You don't have to reconfigure them. You don't have to reconnect them, and that's really the best way to go about it. Is the easiest way to do it, because then you don't have to reconnect and reconfigure all of these devices to connect, and it'll just happen automatically, and you'll be able to actually go through that process, and you won't have to have those devices reconnecting. So that's the smoothest way to go about it, the easiest way to go about it, and it does again solve that problem of that can happen when Comcast is having an issue. And Comcast does have issues sometimes. AT&T has issues sometimes as well. Now, one thing that's interesting, I do want to talk about this, the fiber internet, because we've talked about this from 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 some of our previous shows, we've talked about how some of the homeowners associations have had fiber installed, and everyone gets signed up for the internet through the homeowners association. You can get very fast speeds at a very low price. Of course, they're getting everyone in the community, and that means that whether you want the service or not, you get it. But it's real cheap. Like St. James Golf Club HOA, they have a plan where the uh, the users get 200 megabits down, 50 megabits up, and it's $40 a month. Just just to compare, if you were to go out to Comcast and you were to pay maybe $100 a month, you might get 100 megabits down and 10 megabits up. Um, so the value is definitely there. Now, I looked at the flyer that actually when I got there, there was a piece of paper in an envelope outside the door, and I handed it to the customer there and let him know about this. And of course, when he opened it up, he saw that it was an AT&T advertisement, and so we looked at the AT&T advertisement. I was looking at the speed tiers that they're offering. They are offering not as good of a rate as if everyone in the neighborhood were to sign up, and they were to they're going to give you, and basically it's not just that you're signing up and you're agreeing to stay with that service for probably about 10 years, so they're giving you a good value, but they're also getting a guaranteed customer base for 10 years. So what um what was what AT&T is providing is not as competitive. The lowest price actually starts at about $55 a month, and then they have another one that goes up to $60 a month, but or $65 a month. But the speeds on these is very, very competitive. Like 300 and 400 megabits per second download, and so you're looking at getting a very fast internet at actually lower prices than what Comcast is able to provide for that service. Now, I can tell you that AT&T also has other service that they're labeling as fiber that really probably isn't fiber. Unless they've actually dug up in front of your house, um, they probably do not have fiber um, in your neighborhood. Um, so this particular customer said that they had dug up in front of his house recently. So he actually had fiber installed, and the speeds are phenomenal, and the prices are competitive. And by the way, they even have much faster speeds for more money. Um, but those speeds are less money than if you were to pay um, Comcast, for similar speeds. So this is an interesting twist, and I can say it, by the way, again, that they are providing in some other neighborhoods where they don't really have fiber, they are providing what they're calling fiber, and it's slower speeds, and it is more expensive. Um, and one thing you do have to watch AT&T and Comcast about, I know this is one of the things that a lot of our customers have complained about, is that they do like to change your price. They like to offer you a lower price for a year or two, and then raise your price. And sometimes they'll raise your price, and then a few months later they'll raise your price again. And it's one of the biggest complaints we hear um, about them. Um, but it is interesting. I found the pricing interesting. I found the speeds inviting, and it's something that definitely, if if this is available in your area, it might be something that you may want to go with and give it a try. And certainly if you have all of your devices connected to a separate router, then you could switch to AT&T from Comcast without having any issues. And of course, having the new faster speeds with their competitive pricing is something that is good for the consumers, because what will happen is you're actually going to have competition. You're going to have situations where you have competition, where you have competitive pricing coming in, and hopefully this is something that will encourage Comcast to step up their game in increasing their speeds and also bringing their pricing down as well. And hopefully, we'll have to keep you up, updated on that as we see different changes happening in the marketplace. But we did find this change to be interesting and hopefully helpful. You're listening to a Faster PC radio heard on this station every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back for the final segment of today's show. Listen, if you want to get your computer questions answered and you haven't called in, now's your opportunity. In fact, this is your last opportunity coming up. 772-340-1590. 772-340-1590. You can also head over to our Facebook page, and you can actually, from the Facebook page, you can type your computer questions into the comment section of the live video, and we'll cover them on today's show there right now, or give us a call, 772-340-1590, so we can answer your computer questions. Computer problems? You need a faster PC. A Faster PC has been here, and as Florida begins to open for business,
The Faster PC.
will remain open to repair computers 9 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 2 Saturdays. We offer curbside drop-off and pickup and on-site service where a Faster PC can come to you. And we can fix many computer problems remotely without requiring any in-person contact. A Faster PC is also working to help our customers set up remote access so that employees can continue to work and be productive from home. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC is conveniently located at 7190 South US 1 next to the new Dollar General in Port St. Lucie, and on the web at
www.afasterpc.com.
that's www.afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. Again, that's 772-878-5978. Even in times like these, when you have computer problems,
You need a Faster PC.
This is Brian Longworth, host of A Faster PC Radio, where we answer your computer questions for free every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. But it gets even better than that.
Now, wait a minute. How could it possibly get any better than that?
Yes, Cliff. A Faster PC has technicians standing by every Saturday ready to work on your computer.
Wait a minute. Technicians standing by on a Saturday?
Well, Cliff, A Faster PC has technicians standing by Monday through Friday for standard and emergency service, both in-shop and on-site. That means you can bring your computer to A Faster PC, or A Faster PC can come to you. And if you need computer service in a hurry, we offer emergency service both in-shop and on-site. We can handle anything from software installs, viruses, spyware, to multi-site VPN networking. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC, conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
Welcome back to A Faster PC Radio. This is the last segment of today's show. We'd love to answer your computer questions, but if you don't call, we can't answer. Give us a call. The number to have your computer question answered is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590, or you can hop on over to our Facebook page, A Faster PC, and actually from there, you can type your question into the comment section. So again, just a few more minutes to answer your questions. We did want to remind you also that not only can you ask your questions at the Facebook page or by calling 772-340-1590, but you can also watch the video as well. So some of the questions that I'm answering, as I answer those questions, I'll be able actually to show you the steps that you go through to resolve computer problems. And if you're not where you can watch it right now, that's fine. You can watch it at your convenience shortly after the show's over. It'll be up there on our Facebook page. You can get there one of two ways. Either go to our website, afasterpc.com. We have a link that says listen to a Faster PC radio. If you click on that, it'll take you to our Facebook page, or go to Facebook and search for a Faster PC. We also wanted to remind you that in the shop, we have technicians standing by today to work on computers and resolve computer problems. We're at 7190 South US 1, and our number in the office is 772-878-5978. And of course, we're here to answer your questions. Well, your computer questions, and we could answer other questions, but we're here specifically to answer computer questions. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC. That's right, you do. And we are back ready to answer your questions, ready to help you resolve your computer and technology problems. And of course, we have been talking, and again, what your question is doesn't have to be the same thing we've been talking about, but we have been talking about routers, and we've been talking about some of the AT&T's new fiber that they're rolling out in some neighborhoods. One thing, by the way, that's interesting and bizarre is that in the St. James Golf Club community, not only did and they went with Hotwire, so the homeowners association did sign an agreement for a 10-year service agreement with Hotwire. So really, the chances of anyone signing up with any other service really, it's not something that's really realistically going to happen anytime soon. Well, AT&T actually went through right after Hotwire had done their install and dug up everyone's yard and put in their fiber. And why did they do it? Well, they did it because when they bought DirecTV, they had an agreement that they would install fiber to a certain number of homes in the United States, and it kind of doesn't make any sense. You would think they would focus on a neighborhood where they could actually get customers, but even they did it anyway. But I don't know if you've seen this happening in your neighborhood, where AT&T has come in and installed fiber, and then is now advertising and offering the fast speeds at fairly competitive prices. But this is really could be a game changer for some people in certain neighborhoods. And again, this is not something that's happening in every neighborhood, but I would imagine that AT&T will maybe roll this out into other neighborhoods as well. And I don't know if you're one of those. We know that again, several homeowners associations have gone with either Hotwire or Bluestream is another one that some of the homeowners associations have gone with to provide fiber. And of course, it's nice to have other competition coming in as well. Competition from other companies that are coming in, to these homeowners associations, where they can basically go ahead and give a give a quote and give a price, and their quote again is for typically about 10 years. So they're going to be able to do the work and get their money back out of this. AT&T is coming into these other neighborhoods without that exclusive deal, and of course their investment um, may take longer to get a payback on, and the service prices are more expensive, but you know the payback is or the flip side of that is you're not obligated to go with the service. One thing that was interesting is that the service prices that were provided, um, they were actually without a contract. So AT&T wasn't requiring a contract to sign up with this, whereas typically when you sign up with AT&T or Comcast, you typically are going to get a lower rate if you do sign up for 1 year or 2 years. But I guess AT&T is hoping that people will like the service so much that they'll just go ahead and stay with it. Um, and of course, if they continue to provide a good service and they don't raise the prices as they typically do, then perhaps it would be something that more people will stay with and will stick with. Um, so I don't know, whether you're out there or whether you've seen anything like this um, happening in your neighborhood. Um, but if not, be be on the lookout. It might, it's not going to happen in every neighborhood. Certainly, there are some neighborhoods where where you actually have quite a few, uh, where they're in a remote area, where the internet is very limited. Um, but in this particular area, in this particular situation, it's something that we where we were able, or this customer is actually able to get a good speed and good um, good, really a competitive price compared to what Comcast is able to provide. And so, again, I think that AT&T will probably be doing this in other areas as well. And maybe we can hear from some of the people. And I know that there's in this one neighborhood there actually is a demo where they're going into one of the homes that already has this, and they're gonna provide a demonstration to people. People can actually come in and see the service, see the speeds, see the television offerings. Because this what I had actually saw on the advertisement did not include TV, but AT&T does provide that. They do actually provide TV as well, and of course they're hoping that you'll sign up not only for internet but also for TV and for telephone service as well. And what they're providing, with their UVerse service and also with their fiber service, they're going to provide voice over IP for phones. Um, and they've been trying to switch everyone that they can over to voice over IP for a while. Voice over IP is voice over internet protocol. It's what it stands for, and so it's actually a newer technology that you're actually using the internet to make a phone call. And this is something our business does. This our business uses voice over IP, and many businesses have switched to voice over IP. And there's even home services. If you're familiar, if you've used Vonage or if you've used Uma or any of the other providers like that, Those are voice over IP. Even Magic Jack is voice over IP. So these these are new technology that is being rolled out, and again, it will be interesting to see what other neighborhoods. The Trino area is a newer neighborhood in our area. Um, you know, it's not a lot of the homes out there are new, um, but you know the it'll be interesting to see as AT&T goes into other neighborhoods, and also seeing whether they'll go into and do this in Fort Pierce as well, where in the city of Fort Pierce you have some neighborhoods where people have been connecting to DSL with copper lines that were installed a long time ago. Um, so the speed tiers that you can get from that old lines is not going to be anywhere near what you can get when the new installs start coming out. Um, but it will be interesting to see as where AT&T goes, whether they continue this build out in other areas, in older neighborhoods in Port St. Lucie, and also whether they start doing this in Fort Pierce as well, where some of the neighborhoods are considerably older, and also in addition to being considerably older, also have um, with older you're going to have slower as well, and and but let's keep it all in perspective. um, if we were to roll back the the calendar 20 years ago, the speeds that people are getting in internet today, most people are getting faster, much faster internet today than you were getting, at the beginning of the high speed internet movement. So this is something that's going to continue. You're going to continue to see newer, faster speeds. You're going to continue to see um, quicker quicker performances out there, and hopefully with what AT&T is doing with this, not only will you see greater speeds, but you'll also hopefully see lower cost. Although you never know. I mean, these businesses sometimes they'll offer this as an introductory price. It will be interesting to see whether AT&T continues their practice again that many people don't like, in raising the prices and starting you out with a low price and then raising it over time, or whether they'll keep the lower price and keep a larger percentage of of the uh, of the customers in that area as a result of providing really faster service than Comcast can currently provide at a lower price than Comcast has been has been providing. And I know there's a lot of people out there that if they can go faster for less money, they'll do it. And some people, speed's not an issue. The performance is more, or the price is more of an issue. And definitely, if you're out there in that camp, well, this may actually help you out as well. If you're paying more than what AT&T is offering. I will say that Comcast does have some lower speed tiers that do cost less, and that will give them a leg up in the lower end. Although again, they do like to raise the prices over time, so that over time you're not paying those low prices that you would like to pay. So this will be interesting to see what happens. We'll continue to follow this and update you over the development. And we're coming to the end of today's show. But if you've missed any part of this show or just want to listen to it again or watch it again, because you can do that at our Facebook page and YouTube channel, you can not only hear the show, but also see the show. And when we've described and shown you how to resolve computer problems, you can actually see that and watch it over and over again at our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. You can get there by going to our website at fasterpc.com and clicking on the links. We're open today until 2 p.m. Monday through Friday, we're open from 9 to 5, and next Saturday, we'll be open from 9 to 2. We want to invite you to listen to our church radio show tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. here on WPSL. The title to tomorrow's sermon is Applying Biblical Principles to Government, Part 1. You can listen to other sermons on our church website, covenanttabernacle.com, or our church Facebook page, Covenant Tabernacle World Outreach Center. You can find a Faster PC's Facebook page and YouTube channel by searching for a Faster PC on Facebook and YouTube, or by going to our website and clicking on the links. While there, you can actually watch the show, not only hear the show, but also watch the show and see the steps that we go through to actually resolve computer problems. A Faster PC is conveniently located at 7190 South US 1 on the east side of US 1, just north of Rio Mar. We're also on the web at www.afasterpc.com. Again, that's afasterpc.com. And you can reach us at 772-878-5978. Again, 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
First Timothy 2 instructs us to pray for those who are in authority over us. In America, we not only have the right to pray, but also the right and responsibility to vote. How do you know which candidate will uphold biblical values, though? FloridaVotesValues.com now has local voter guides available in several counties. Visit FloridaVotesValues.com to learn where the candidates stand on life, liberty,